combatants. So let's just dive right on in because I'm very excited. In our number 10 spot, we have Elektra. Now, Elektra is Daredevil's most fearsome enemy, as well as his former lover. She is well known as a highly elite assassin, if not the top assassin on Earth. She's in peak physical condition, is akin to professional Olympic athletes in terms of gymnastic abilities, agility, flexibility, stamina, and reflexes. She's a master in ninjutsu, aikido, kendo, karate, and is highly proficient in most martial arts that originated in China, Thailand, and Japan. She's also an expert in several obscure and ancient styles, after being trained with the ancient mystical ninja clan known as the Hand. Elektra is also a master in many different types of weapons, like katanas, ninja stars, shurikens, throwing blades, and especially her trademark size. In the number 9 spot, we have Gamora. The sole surviving member of the Zen Wabiri, Gamora was saved as a child by Thanos. Through Thanos' augmentation and training, she became a highly skilled and feared galactic assassin. Using her new formidable skills and abilities, she has gained the reputation and title of the deadliest woman in the universe. Gamora's martial arts skills are considered to be among the highest in the Marvel Universe, as she has mastered 83.4% of most known armed and unarmed techniques from various warfaring cultures. Her fighting skills are so advanced that she can defeat opponents who are physically far superior to her, and her skill gives her the ability to outfight those who would be considered more powerful or stronger than her. Number 8 is Daredevil. As a child, Matt Murdock was blinded by radioactive waste while trying to save an elderly stranger about to get hit by a truck carrying the dangerous material. In turn, his other senses were heightened to superhuman sharpness, and he gained a form of radar sense. Now, Daredevil is a master acrobat whose equilibrium is on par with Spider-Man's, and he can easily dodge bullets. Matt is a master of boxing, ninjutsu, and he's also an expert in jujutsu, aikijutsu, stick fighting, aikido, Greco-Roman wrestling, karate, and kung fu. Daredevil is so proficient at fighting that he's been able to fight Captain America, Wolverine, and Black Panther to a standstill. Number 7 is Mantis. Now, Mantis was trained by the priests of Pama, which are aliens of Kree origin. The priests put her through intense, vigorous training, and she learned to develop complete control over her bodily functions and physiology, which essentially granted her enhanced agility, reflexes, speed, strength, and stamina. She also has higher than usual control over her nervous body system, blood flow, and breathing. Mantis is also an extraordinary martial artist and has been trained in fighting styles that have been developed and perfected over thousands of years by the priests of Pama. These fighting methods put particular emphasis on manipulating the pressure points and nerve endings on the body of her opponent. This knowledge and ability has allowed her to take down someone as powerful as Thor, even though she has no superhuman strength. In our number 6 spot, we have Wolverine. Now, Wolverine is the only true mutant on this list, and that, coupled with his healing factor and adamantium claws, make him a truly worthy opponent. But that's not what puts Logan on this list. No, the reason he makes it onto this list is purely based on his fighting ability alone. You see, Wolverine has been alive for at least a century, and in that time, he has been able to learn virtually every form of fighting style on Earth, mastering 28 different forms of Kung Fu alone. He's also an expert at pressure points, not just in the human body, but also in superhumans and some alien species as well. Wolverine is so proficient at combat that he's been able to defeat some of the best fighters in the Marvel Universe, like Deadpool, Iron Fist, and Shang-Chi. Number 5 is Taskmaster. Tony Masters, aka Taskmaster, possesses the unique ability to absorb knowledge and instantly replicate combat skills of anyone that he observes. Using this ability, Taskmaster can perfectly replicate the fighting styles of people like Black Widow, Black Panther, Captain America, Daredevil, Deadpool, Elektra, Iron Fist, Moon Knight, and Spider-Man, as well as many more. However, there's a problem. You see, while he can copy the skills and techniques of anyone that he sees, he's still limited by his own physical abilities. An example would be that he can throw Captain America's shield just like Steve can, but he can't get nearly as much power behind it. And he can't move the same way Daredevil does because he doesn't have Daredevil's radar sense. Number 4 is Captain America. Being both physically and mentally enhanced by the super soldier serum, Captain America is by far one of the best martial artists on Earth. Cap is a master of many different forms of martial arts, and has even developed its own unique style of fighting that includes boxing, judo, jiu-jitsu, karate, and all-terrain acrobatics. In fact, Steve is so good at fighting that he's even been able to take down most of the fighters on this list. Number 3 is Black Panther. T'Challa has been groomed to be the Black Panther, which means that he started his rigorous exercise and martial arts training since birth. He's mastered practically all forms of armed and unarmed combat, having mastered martial arts from all around the world, as well as being a master in secret hidden Wakandan martial arts. Plus, T'Challa has the ability to communicate with past Black Panthers and draw upon the combat experience and skills as well. Black Panther is considered by many to be one of the top fighters ever to have lived, and he's taken down such expert fighters as Iron Fist, Daredevil, Captain America, and Wolverine. Speaking of Iron Fist, he makes our number 2 spot on this list. So the latest in a long line of warriors who wielded his power against the wicked, Danny Rand is the immortal Iron Fist. Protector of the mystical city of Kunlun, he channels the soul of the dragon, making his fists like unto iron, and is one of the greatest martial artists the world has ever known. Danny is a master of Kunlun's martial arts, as well as many of Earth's. He is a master of Kunlun Quan, Shaolin Quan, Judo, Aikido, Karate, and has also displayed proficient ability in boxing, loose brawling, and street fighting tactics. He's even been able to defeat the likes of Wolverine, Captain America, Daredevil, Spider-Man, and Nightcrawler. And who is the greatest fighter in the entire Marvel Universe? Well, none other than Shang-Chi. Although he possesses no superpowers, Shang-Chi has been training in martial arts for his entire life and is an expert at all forms of martial arts, being so good that he's even able to take down superhumans. He's a grand master in all forms of Chinese martial arts, and is even considered to be the definitive master of Kung Fu. Although he prefers to fight with just his hands, Shang-Chi is a master of practically any martial arts weapon, and is even incredibly gifted at improvising weapons out of normal everyday objects in his environment. In the end, even though some of these characters might have more sheer power than Shang-Chi, like Iron Fist or Wolverine, Shang-Chi is the most skilled on this list, and that is what makes him the best fighter in the Marvel Universe. So that's it. That's my list of the top 10 fighters in the Marvel Universe. What do y'all think? Is there anybody that I missed? Sound off in the comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Also, if you have any ideas for future videos,